Beretta M9 has been the standard issue sidearm for the U.S. military for nearly 30 years. Millions of American servicemen and women have carried this pistol. This is 5 things you don't know about the Beretta M9.
We got him moving. We're going back to buttoned up.
In business since the year 1526, the Beretta Company is the oldest active firearms manufacturer in the world. Although during the 20th century they became primarily known for producing some of the world's finest handguns, Beretta also manufactures a broad range of other firearms for the military, law enforcement, and recreational shooting worlds. These weapons include the AR-70 assault rifle and the Model 12 submachine gun, which was recently used by French National Police forces in the aftermath of the Charlie Hebdo terrorist attack in Paris. The parent company, Beretta Holding, also owns a number of other corporations involved in firearms manufacturing, including Beretta USA, which is the U.S. subsidiary responsible for the production of the M9 pistol. When fired from the Beretta M9 pistol, the M882 cartridge, also known as 9x19mm NATO, travels at a velocity of 1,200 feet per second and produces 382 foot-pounds of energy on impact. In comparison, the .45 caliber cartridge, when fired from an M1911A1 pistol, travels at 830 feet per second and produces 452 foot-pounds of energy on impact. This difference in velocity and kinetic energy is because the .45 ACP's bullet is significantly bigger and heavier than the M9's bullet, almost twice as heavy in fact, 230 grains versus 124 grains. Critics of the M9 often like to emphasize the superior ballistic performance of the .45 ACP cartridge. However, it's worth noting that the M1911A1 pistol feeds from a 7-round detachable box magazine, and the M9 feeds from a 15-round detachable box magazine. So even though the bullet is only half the weight, with an M9 you get twice as many of them. Developed by German ordnance engineer German Luger in 1901, the 9mm pistol cartridge that's fired by the Beretta M9 pistol was originally known as the 9mm Parabellum. The word parabellum taken from the Latin phrase si vis pacem parabellum. If you want peace, prepare for war. Since the 9mm Parabellum showed great promise as a military service cartridge, Luger rechambered his famous automatic pistol design to accept it. Once chambered for his new 9mm cartridge, this pistol was subsequently adopted by the German Imperial Army as the P08, although it's still simply known to this day as the Luger. So, in an interesting way, the Beretta M9 9mm pistol shares a common heritage with the famous century-old German firearm.
Roger, that second one was pretty fucking right. Roger, it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Although the Beretta M9 pistol is certainly a less powerful firearm than the .45 automatic, the lighter recoil impulse increases its hit probability. This is why the 9mm cartridge has been around for more than 100 years, and why many people consider it the perfect combination of power and controllability. Although he's not widely known for it, the first pistol specifically designed to accept the 9mm cartridge was the Fabrique Nationale GP35 High Power, a firearm designed by the legendary John Moses Browning. So even the man who invented the .45 ACP cartridge recognized the positive characteristics of German Luger's 9mm Parabellum.
Get really close to him. Give me an out, and we'll tell you how hold it up.
Despite being the official sidearm of the U.S. military for the past 3 decades, several American units have traded out their M9s for other weapons. In late 2004, the U.S. Coast Guard awarded a contract to Sig Sauer to begin purchasing the P229R pistol in .40 caliber. More recently, in mid-2012, the U.S. Marine Corps ordered 4,000 units of Colt's M45A1 close quarter battle pistol. So, in this one example, an important part of the Marine Corps has chosen to turn back the clock by a century and return to John Browning's much-admired .45 caliber automatic pistol. As you all well know, the U.S. government recently announced that the M9's service life will soon be coming to an end and will be adopting a new standard sidearm. What pistol do you think should replace the M9? Should we stick with NATO's 9x19mm cartridge, or should we go back to the endlessly popular .45 ACP? Share your opinion by posting a comment online, or reach out to us through Twitter using hashtag 5ThingsYouDon'tKnow.